Okay, we're back. Here we are on our Octopode of Rue, formerly our Octopode of Zom, OpCk. Last time we cleared out Slime, which was a real fun time with Dragon Call and everything. I now have a few places I could go. I could go to Tomb, which is not going to happen. I could go to Depths, which would be okay. I could finish out at least Vaults 1 through 4. And that's about it, I suppose, since we just cleared out Elf. I could pop into Hell, which I would normally think about doing at this point to grab the horn, but guess what? We've sacrificed evocations, so that's a non-starter. I think I talked about doing Depths first last time, but upon further reflection, we're going to finish out this wonderful place here. Looks like my summonings is really high, but not quite high enough to get Dragon's Call. You know, I wonder. I guess if I trained a little more spellcasting, I could get my spell hunger down to null for Iron Shot. So maybe we should do that. Take that to 17 or so. I mean, I have the Staff of Energy, but I'd rather have that rapier on all the time if possible. You know. Uh-oh. We've got quite a lot of stuff here. Why don't I go ahead and summon a forest? Use Agony, use Spellforge Servitor. Shadow creatures. This should be good enough. Unfortunately, my Dryad's now in the way of me doing more LRD. That's okay, we can just Iron Shot. Not bad. These summons are really good. It's not usually what I go for. I mean, I get summons all the time, but I don't usually go for this particular collection of summons. Whoa! Uh-oh. Invisible thing here. Oh no. I knew that could happen, but we're level 23. We're probably safe. This is okay. I'm gonna drink Cancellation. Abyss 4 is not a great place to be. Why don't I... Well, I'll get this potion. Hey, acquirement. Suddenly pulled into a different region. Hope I don't get pulled down. Do I have regen? Yes, I do. This is the best place in the game to use regen. Uh-oh. Well, we would rather not be next to this stuff. If possible. Blast of Crystal. Wow, he LRD'd and he hit my Star Spawn. Or he hit my Abomination. Shame that these guys are in this particular configuration, but that's okay. Let's make a forest. There we go. Unfortunately, our guy is making quite a lot of noise. Uh-oh. Nice. The lurking horror exploded without killing me. I really need to get my mana back. This is all my fault, by the way. Should not have casted Dragon's Call, but I still think we're reasonably safe. I mean, it's not the best place to be, but I really badly need to regenerate mana here. We've got an Ambrosia, though. We've got a magic potion. Actually, no, we don't, but we do have, of course, draw power. The problem is no stealth. That's the biggest thing. Uh-oh. That's the Abyssal Rune. Do I go for it? Do we have haste? Don't have haste, but we do have agility. Oh. Well, this wall is in the way. I was hoping I could just pop up here and then APOC this stuff. This isn't great, but if we get the rune, then we can get away more easily. It's brilliance. Tell you what I really want is a forest right now. These guys don't see invisible. I could do Dragon's Call. I mean, I'd run out of mana, but we could get some of that back. Maybe even Ambrosia. Let's do it. AA. I'll teleport if need be. Well, we're not Arlek. Why don't we drink resistance? Do we not have resistance? Yeah, we do. This is getting pretty ugly. I'm like 90% sure that this is the path in there. But it's a matter of, can I defeat this stuff? Okay, we're gonna AA again, get some mana back. More dragons, hopefully. I got 2 Scrolls of Acquirement apparently, but no time to really use them. Gosh, I wish we had haste. I'm gonna use a might potion real quick. We have 4 potions of healing. We can make this work probably. Go dragons. Okay, I'm gonna walk through this stuff. Dragon Horde subsides. Stick around for a minute, but let's AA again. We're not brilliant anymore, but we have more potions, so it's no problem. Oh my god. I could make another Dragon Horde if I wanted to. I could AA again. Oh my god. It's too much stuff. I guess the right choice was to go down this way. There's definitely going to be there's definitely a wall here, I guarantee it. Okay, we're going to try to swing on this dude. I know I have no weapon skills, so that's something I'm aware of. Okay, let's Brilliance. Let's AA. Let's Dragon's Call. Gateway leading out. Do I take the rune or do I leave? There's no particular reason that I would need this rune right now. I think we just leave. Took a Hellbinder with me. I'm experiencing a little bit of lag, which is weird because this is CJR, aka the Jorgren server. And I almost never lag on here, so it could be my internet. I hope not, but it could be. Anyway, that was a fun little diversion. Too bad we didn't get the rune, but I don't particularly care to get the Abyssal rune unless I'm trying to get points or some sort of tournament going on that would reward me for that. Oh, we have no more Spell Hunger with Iron Shot. So the only thing that costs Spell Hunger is my Servitor and Dragon's Call, both of which I shouldn't need to cast that much. So Staff of Energy, less important now. If this Rapier didn't have such interesting stuff on it, I would actually consider using Vampire's Tooth. No joke. Surprised that I'm meleeing these guys so well. My defenses are still awful. Something hits you. Ah. Yeah, this is a new tile as well, these Shadow Wraiths. I really probably should have See Invisible on all the time, I guess, but I don't want to lose out on AC. My backpack is full. Well, I think I can drop Staff of Death. I don't really need spell power for necromancy anymore. And also, I should use these acquirements, which I forgot about. What should we get? Jewelry? I'd say book, but you know, we're doing okay. It's not the perfect collection of spells, but it's pretty damn good. 2 acquirements. I guess we could do armor. That might be cool. We could get a hat that's like an artifact, perhaps. I think we're gonna do that. Maybe. Yeah. Slay +5. Let's try again. RF minus. Owned. That's okay. Scroll of Disappointment. Maybe I should have gone for book. Slay +5 would be pretty awesome if I was many other kinds of characters, but this guy doesn't particularly care about Slay. With that said, I already have Slay +4 on my amulet, so if I wanted to become like a throw guy, you know, it would be okay. To get my mana back here. It's doesn't always work. You don't always get to fully rest between fights. But hopefully by this point you've built a character that doesn't care too much. This is Vaults 4, by the way. Gonna be heading into Vaults 5 here in a second. Hey, I'll take more intelligence. We're getting there on Dragon's Call. Still dark red miscast, so we can still take a little trip to the abyss, you know, if things go south. Got a ghost here with tons of spells. Very powerful ones, in fact. Like Iron Shot. But I see a book, so I must check it out. Can I just watch my trees beat him? I guess not. I'm just proceeding to watch my Spellforged guy do tons of damage to him, or maybe it's just the Weaver. It's the Weaver in the trees doing all that. Okay. Well, I'll take it. Unfortunately, no new spells, but that's fine. Little wombo combo, double LRD action over here. As if LRD wasn't powerful enough already. LRD can be tremendously powerful, even more than usual in here since there's so much metal on the walls. This is really dangerous. This could actually one-shot me, I think, or come close to it. Why don't we make a forest and walk away from this stuff? Getting a little too confident here. Because with haste they can do quite a lot of damage, you know. 2 attacks, something like 200 damage depending on what weapons they're wielding. Oh. It's not terribly likely, but it's always really important to remember you do not have GDR on these guys. Okay, I see that I have a Ring of See Invisible that actually offers me some more stuff. And a Ring of Wizardry that could put Dragon Form firmly, or excuse me, Dragon Call firmly online. Interesting. Really interesting. Do I want to forego 4 points of AC for this thing? Or do I want to forego RN? It's definitely worth wearing, but it's Stark and Tam, so I can't use it as a swap on like I'd like to. Well, we're going to put it on. I suppose I could put it on in the place of Pro Magic. And then, you know, we're still almost immune to liches. I don't know. It's questionable. Could always get the old auto-explore paralysis. So I don't know about that. It's a good ring, though. I think we have to keep MR on just for safety. With any luck, we'll find something in Vaults 5 that obviates the need for some of these rings. Something with RF++ on it would be more than welcome. What about this wizardry, though? If I pop this on... Yeah, man, Dragon's Call becomes 4%. I wonder if I should just do that. And just have no AC again. That's exciting stuff. Let's see how bad this is. Do a little fear. Maybe I should just APOC. I should have APOC'd instead of fearing. Make a ton of noise. That's always a good idea, right? Yeah, the dragons aren't showing up fast enough. Let's APOC. I was just kidding about this being a good idea. I mean, it definitely is going to pull too much stuff to this floor. Oh, man. However, it would appear that there's no wardens yet. So I almost just want to use Dragon's Call and keep fighting. But on the other hand, see, I don't know, because the thing is that a warden could show up and then screw me from off screen, and then we're in a real we're in a real bind, you know. And the chances are that the one is going to show up. I think we got to go up, unfortunately. And no hatches. Uh-oh. Let's invis. Unfortunately, we've got both a tentacled monstrosity and a vault warden. We're in a Dragon's Call. I guess I should Apocalypse. I can't go up because this guy's just going to constrict me. This is a little questionable what I'm doing here. APOC didn't work. That's not good. In fact, it didn't work in a spectacular manner. That is to say, this guy's still around, this guy's still around, and this guy's still around, and none of them are completely disabled. One's slow, I guess. Okay, we want allies. And we want them now. Guess I could just start swinging. There's another warden. Sucks. I'd use agility. Taking tons of damage. And we're being constricted. Not great. Not great. Heal wounds. 14 strength. I probably can't break out of this very easily, but maybe. Yeah, I made a bad mistake coming down and doing this. Should have waited until I had a few more resources. Hey, I have haste. When did I get haste? Well, that's helpful, I guess, but it's questionable as well. All right, we're out of the constrict, but we're in a bad situation in terms of too much stuff around me. Shouldn't be that surprising considering I APOC'd. I could go ahead and teleport. That comes along with its own risks. Well, at the very least, this makes an entertaining video. I think I just need to evoke feet. And of course, by that I mean just walk away for the time being. And see if I run into anything else that's ugly, because right now nothing can hit me. If I just kind of roll on out of here. Well, okay, I lied. There's this dude with his freaking arbalest. Okay, okay, this is really good. This is really good. We got teleport trap here. Dragon Hall is still going. I think what we do is we drink ambrosia now. This guy's next to me, but that's okay. Okay, I'm not particularly happy about this lich, but we're getting more and more dragons. We should be okay. Maybe this guy will even push this dude off of me. Man, this lich. Just waiting for confusion to... Actually, why don't we drink another heal wounds just to make this situation less crappy. Jeez, come on, dragons. Still being ambrosiaed. Still hasted. I could go ahead and brilliance. Why don't we do that? shocked I'm not taking damage, but that's, you know, that's fine by me. I may just walk into this teleport trap as soon as this confusion is over. Let's drink Might. God, these dragons, there are a lot of them. That's a comforting thing to see, is a bunch of dragon buddies. And more coming. Oh man, I should have drank Resistance a while ago. Let's do that. Really helpful. Potentially, with these Hell Knights around. Should I drink Curing and end this problem? I'm actually tempted to drink Mutation at this point. I have 6 of them. I know it's a weird position to do it in, but if I could make myself read scrolls faster, that'd be awesome. Let's do it. Why not? I have nothing better to do other than drink Heal Wounds, which I don't think will be necessary. Let's find out. I drank Mutation. You feel healthier. Your vision sharpens a little. Okay. Okay, that's sort of ugly what happened, but not really. Let's try again. I probably I could get LCS'd here. Now that this guy's here, that would be bad. That sucks. I think I need to drink Curing now. I really wish I knew what book this guy had. Do we go ahead and teleport? I think we do. And then the dragons will keep killing stuff off screen as they try to come back to me. Alright, I'm happy with these mutations. I no longer have minus scrolls. Again, I realize how silly it is that I was doing that at that particular moment. Okay, let's let's watch our dragons doing good work. Now that we're in a corner, I can pretty much just take out everything with Dragon's Coal. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sweet. LRD also works really well. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Get between me and the bad guy. A summoned stone giant? How'd that happen, I wonder? Oh, look at that. Oh god, I'm slow. This is not good. Cancel. Storm Dragon dies. Not having Arlek is getting to be a bit of a pain. I suppose I could pop on Staff of Air. And I could also wear this wacky thing, which would be kind of an upgrade on my Amulet of, yeah, no, that would be a strict upgrade almost, for the purposes of this character. I'd lose out on some intelligence, but... Well, I can't really think about that right now because, unfortunately, kind of on Vaults 5. I use Dragon Call. Not fooling around with these liches. Who is invisible apparently, but surprise, some dragons can see invisible. Joke's on you. Crap. Okay, that's okay. I was out of mana. Maybe a little bit concerned about fighting an Etten and whatever else was behind him, but turns out it was fine. We could even kill tentacled monstrosities just with LRD as long as they're alone. Alright, let's see if I can't make it to the exit. I'll explore the rest of the floor here in a minute, but... Isn't it nice, by the way, actually having scrolls of blinking and fear and teleport and all that stuff without spending 4 million turns doing it? No more minus scrolls. Not too happy about potions not restoring my hit points very well, but... Actually, you know... No, I'm purchasing it. Or rather, I'm picking it up and wearing it. I was gonna say, if it costs money, maybe I'll wait. But I'm not gonna, even if it did. It's Stark Corrode, though, jeez. I don't like that. I don't know, Arlex seems like it's gotta be worth it. We even get a little bit of SH out of the deal. A little bit of auto-exploring here. We've probably cleared 99% of the floor on account of the fact that we did OpCk twice on the staircase, so you just know that I made a ton of noise. Boom, 4th rune. Pretty much always go for 4 runes. A lot safer than 3 runes if you ask me. So much more loot. So much more experience. Lesser Beckoning. The Ring of Gear Hyas. Dex -2, RC++. You know, it's funny, but RC is the one thing we don't need. So that ring is somewhat useless for me. But I could see some scenarios where it becomes less useless, so let's just see if that happens. We do have tons of Slay. You know, if I cared about Slay, then I'd be pretty happy right now, but unfortunately it's just not that useful for this guy. Well, a lot of RC plus rings, a lot of artifact rings that just don't do much for me. I see that we have a lot of rings of protection and evasion. I mean, I had the rings of protection before, but unfortunately, outside of this Stark and Tam Synv ring, there's nothing I really want to take off right now. Maybe Wizardry. Nope, puts Dragon Call back to red. Red miscast rate. Red color. Which is very bad. Yellow's not. That'll be fixed soon, though. Did we get any books that I would care about? No Malign Gateway. No horrible things. What a shame. Well, I guess Falsify was a little bit of a bust, but not too bad. Still got the experience. And it reminded me to swap to this Arlek amulet. Again, I hate Star Corrode, but on this character it seems like it's probably worth it. I'm not sure if negative AC does anything to you. I don't think it's worse than having 0 AC. I suppose that's something I should probably check on, huh? But I should be able to run away from enemies through my allies at any point. So having Arlek is more important, so I don't just get hashtag wrecked by storm dragons and whatnot. This character really badly wants experience. He wants to farm, I think. I don't know where I would do that safely. I guess the Hells. Feels kind of lame to do that, but this guy, I don't know if he can safely do Zot. I mean, he could definitely tear through with Dragon's Call. I'm not saying he can't, but the Orb Run seems a little questionable to me. Maybe I can just do some of a Zig, though. Whatever, let's finish out Depths. Nope, not Abyss. Fun little welcoming party for me there. This is one of the reasons why I don't like to go for level 9 spells, because, you know, we are just so deep. We're just so incredibly deep into summons now. And that's experience we could have spent somewhere else. Having some more things that help with survivability, you know. It is hilariously powerful, though. And it does feel good that it's online. I mean, it's pretty much... Well, it's a level 9 spell, you know, so it's a one-size-fits-all kind of solution. Solves any problem, for the most part, by itself. Floating eyes A. Nah. Not good. Can I fear him away? Probably not. Let's AA. Let's, summon Forest. Dang, I missed. Alright, crystals. We may as well go for the Hellbinder title at 27 summonings. Why not at this point, you know? Wow, even more Slay. The game wants to give me as much Slay as possible. It's very strange. Imagine if I had the, if I hadn't sacked Hand. You know. Ah, crap. Technically, I could be LCS to death. Let's cancel off Flay. Oh man, he does have LCS and I missed. He couldn't have killed me though. I took a tactical risk there. I could have always silenced, I guess. Silence plus Dragon's Call sounds like a pretty fun strategy. I don't think it cancels the Dragon's Call. At least I hope not. Maybe I should test that. Alright. Down to depths 4. We'll go up, we'll go to a different staircase. I just didn't have mana. Oh wow, we one-shotted. We one-shotted the Zhengxi with, Dispel Undead. There's another one though. Oh, I can't ag any of those guys. Whoops. The MR is just too high. Guess I'll just let my dragons deal with these problems for me. Ooh. This would appear to probably be Enchantress. Whoa, let's go up. I assume this other staircase is safe now. If not, we're going to be in for a rude awakening. It's just a Sphinx. Actually, I shouldn't have come down here, come to think of it. Because if it was Enchantress's pack, they could have been lurking not too far behind. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if I can't walk away. I probably can't. Maybe with shadow creatures, though. Dang it. Just one dragon. This might be enough. Yep, that's enough. Good. Didn't have to use resources. Thought about using a fear. Golden Dragon. Cannot be agonied. You know, I haven't used agony in the late game before, or at least if I have, it's been so long I don't remember. And it's interesting to see what affects it, or what it can affect and what it can't. It was actually working against a lot of stuff I didn't expect it to work really well against. Like the Storm Dragon. A lot of Yaktar packs down here. I know it's depths, but seems like more than usual almost. Or, not even almost, it's a lot of packs. Really interesting. It's not like my character can't handle it, though. Just slightly annoying. Whoa. This is pretty bad. Okay. I guess we have a +9 blowgun now, for all the good that does me. I mean, it's definitely a route into throwing, and we do have a manual of throwing here. I'm going to grab that real quick. Will I train it? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I really would like to have needles of paralysis, you know, really, really reliable needles of paralysis for the orb run. That would be so cool. And needles of confusion for that matter. It's just a really great tool for dealing with panlords. I would need to check and see how many hit dice a panlord has, but if it's about, the math of it works out that if my skill is roughly, if my skill plus the enchantment of the blowgun is roughly the same as the hit die, then I have a chance of it working, although ideally you want it to be a lot higher. I mean, it seems a little odd to go throwing in the late game, but whatever. With 15 needles of confusion and 3 needles of paralysis, and a manual of throwing, and a +9 blowgun, let's just say the game seems to really want me to go in that direction. And all this slaying even. But it's very, very late to be doing these kinds of swaps. Unless I want to do a little bit of extended primarily just for experience, you know. But one thing's for sure, I am not worrying about this until I get summons to maximum. You gotta be kidding me with this. I'm actually in one-shot territory. 45 plus 20 is 65. I guess I gotta heal wounds. That was lame. I blew my last heal wounds on account of this nonsense. Let's go up. My fault. Should have gone up sooner. I try, you know, a lot of people don't realize this, but stair dancing on a mostly unexplored floor is super, super dangerous. You don't know what you're going to land next to, and it's particularly dangerous on a character that can just kind of get one-shotted super easily. So I try to avoid it. You know, I try to spend resources if need be. Dang it. Tinker Reaver dies. Alright. Yeah, I try to spend resources if need be, and at least clear out, you know, a portion of the thing. Like, look at this. I'm next to these dudes. I could take a ton of damage, and I do. Let's see, 25 plus 20, 45. I can't really die here. Nice. But yeah, I mean, the smallest thing can go wrong on this character, and then I'm just dead. Because no stat form. Uh-oh. Auto-explore into the Lich. Jeez, we must be making a lot of noise. Almost hard to tell these good dragons apart from the bad ones. I'm not a big fan of the little green aura, because unfortunately it's sometimes it's just not super obvious what's going on. There used to be a cute little heart next to your guys, which I was a big fan of because it was incredibly unambiguous. Hashtag bring back heart. Although I really don't care what the symbol is, as long as it's super noticeable, so I don't have to XV over everything. Do I not have blink? Holy crap, I don't. What's fear? Guardian Serpent's really making me have a bad day. Oh, look at this wonderful little Mimic Vault. How cute. I almost forgot that we were on depths 5. Meaning that we're coming up against the Zod entrance, hence these dragons and draconians. Probably can't. Yeah, I can't really agony purple draconians. Like a 32% chance is not terrible, but that's more MR than I'd like. Draconian Scorcher. Now there's a ring. RC plus, RF plus, almost a strict upgrade outside of the minus dex. This one's interesting as well. Those are both pretty decent upgrades. Don't care about that stuff. And of course I can't use evocations. Alright, let's pick these guys up. I'm happy to take the strength penalty. We get 6 more intelligence. That's awesome. That's huge. And we get another point of RC. Not that I really care. Oh, man. Come to think of it, RF Plus is still just better by itself because I already have our poise. I'm maxed out on RC, so that does nothing for me. The penalty to Dex, you know, could reduce my EV, maybe not, who knows. And plus stealth does nothing for me because I sacked stealth. So oddly enough, that's not an upgrade. However, I may want to wear it on a different slot if I'm fighting if I'm fighting Orbs of Fire. Sort of interesting. I mean, I definitely want that. We're in serious trouble versus Orbs of Fire. To the point where I really want transmutation so I can get staff form. Actually, what am I doing? we have staff form, and it's online, even without training transmutations. Jeez, I could have had 32 AC this whole time. And don't tell me that you think it's bad because of the slowdown on your actions. Having 32 AC is superior to having 6 AC, let me tell you. Check it out. I actually can't go into the Ziggurat. How messed up is that? Unless I were to have pulled a Deep Elven, you know, Earth Elementalist or whatever. Or a Deep Elven Elementalist to turn these things into Earth Elementals. Because I've sacked evocations. Gee, aren't we happy that LRD doesn't break walls anymore? There are consequences for some characters like this. What a shame. And I can't power leap through it because it's not a great. Well, that sucks. I mean, if I really wanted to, I bet I could. I bet I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that shadow creatures down here, that the Deep Elf Elementalist is somewhere in the table. See, these guys, they have LRD. They have dig. Okay, this is good. That works. All right. How lame was that? How lame was that I actually had to... But hey, how cool was it that I came up with a solution? Just digging. I was at first I thought it wasn't going to work because LRD doesn't break tiles even on a monster, but they have dig too, so tore right through for me. Alright, well, this is a good stopping point. We're a little over an hour anyway. Next time we'll dip into a Ziggurat and use Dragon Call to sort that out. Probably go 10 floors in and then leave. Then I might do Zot. I might try to do Tomb, possibly. We'll just see where it takes us. But until then, I'm signing out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now you may not know this, but Bitcoin is a great passion of mine. If you want to help me out, and help yourself out in the process, take a look at rosecrypto.com to learn about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you buy some Bitcoin using my referral links, you'll get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. And if you sign up for Binance using my links, I can teach you all about trading altcoins as well. Either way, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take a look at my Patreon below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.